more than just Russia, but this is the longtime general of the gymnastic troops from Russia on the men's and the women's side. And he is now looking to one of his longtime foot soldiers, Svetlana Horkina, to salvage something out of what has happened to his team. On the right there, perhaps you saw the ad for which Svetlana Horkina is the model for the watch, the sponsor of this World Championships.
Very intricate vault here. She has a hard time getting this around. One of the best ones I have seen her do. You can watch her in training and she'll land on all fours.
If you ever catch her do one in training.
10 times in a row. Very intricate though. She'll do a half turn onto the board, then half turn again onto the horse. 1.5 twist, and gets her feet down.
And you know what's amazing to me, Tim? That's one of the highest start values in the meet. It's a 9.9. Crazy.
And every time you see her on the vault, you will remember the day the vault was the wrong height in the Olympic Games in Sydney, and she elected not to vault again. Svetlana Horkina with a 9.475. But the Russians have so much to overcome. Now to China, Fan Ye. And the Chinese team has already put up a very good score here on the uneven bars.
You know, they're capable of huge scores. They are by far the best in the world on this event. Again, here at the World Championships, a very young team.
Incredibly difficult elements, done so well. Beautiful full spin on one arm.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh!
Again.
Not fair.
Another huge fall, 0.5 of a point, right off the bat on a skill. Well, for most people, I should say for most people, not a difficult skill, a transition from the low to high bar, but the Chinese athletes, frankly, they are so tiny that going from one bar to the other is one of their greatest challenges.
That's a real shame. She scored 9.612 in the preliminary.
The Chinese team had a 9.087 that they had to keep in the first rotation. Their first score here on the uneven bars was a 9.587. The prosperity didn't last long. This low score will bring everybody back down to earth, and they're getting set to absorb their second low score of the competition.
I had thought that if China was able to hit 3 clean bar routines and 3 clean beam routines, they might be the ones to beat. But when you can't grab the bar and keep on swinging, it doesn't happen that way.
A 9.025. Now Lin Li.
I tell you, I saw this girl in training the first day. Somebody came up to me and said, Tim, you got to check her out. She is incredible. She is a trendsetter. She is so far ahead of the rest of the world on this event. A remarkable story. She was actually brought onto the national team, then sent home because they didn't like her body type. But watch these.
Look at the
full
speed.
Spins.
Right to handstand.
And a huge Jaeger. I can't believe it. Again.
But a smart cover-up.
Another mistake. She had a little bit of a problem with that in warm-ups earlier. She was supposed to go past the handstand.
She's smiling, but it's not up to the standard that you said, at least from what you've seen.
No, well, she's going to get a very good score, but it could have been in the 9.7, possibly close to 9.8 range. Nobody wants it.
You know, all these Chinese bar routines are out of a 10.0 start value.
It all starts with this release skill, a little bit of style, slaps her legs, creates some sound, a little bit of drama. Beautiful hack salto transition to the low bar.
But now this is where she ran into trouble.
Supposed to cast and go past the handstand there. Doesn't have enough energy to get over. But as Elfie said, a very quick thinking gymnast covers up, but it's still a deduction. That's a shame.
A 9.450 for Lin Li. Now, one would think this patchwork team of the United States would be susceptible to a major mistake, the likes of which has befallen the other countries. When we come back, Team USA on the uneven bars.
Excuse me, madam.